Hey nerd family, and welcome back to another video. So as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail of this video, today we're going to be talking about how Cinemax Go will no longer be available as of July 31st of 2022. So I've been saying for a little while now that I've been contemplating canceling Cinemax, and with all these different changes that's going on with HBO Max, I've been telling you guys how I would really think that they should just merge everything in to HBO Max. And if you haven't seen some of my previous videos, make sure to check those out and you'll be able to see in more detail what I'm referencing. But I decided the other day that I was actually going to cancel Cinemax because I really haven't been using it. So I just wanted to go up and take a look and see if there's anything that I wanted to watch before I canceled the service. And I was doing some research here to be able to make a video saying that I was going to be canceling it. And when I came up to the Cinemax Go website here, I got a message that came across the screen that made me kind of turn around here and make a slightly different video for you guys. Because when I hopped onto the site here, the first thing that I was greeted by was a message that said that Cinemax Go was going to be no longer available starting on July 31st of 2022, and you can continue watching the Cinemax channel and on demand. So what does that mean exactly? Well, there's no concrete information, but we're going to take a look at a few things here today. But before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll see you back here in a second. Alright guys, welcome back. I hope everyone out there is staying safe and staying healthy. If you haven't already checked out thenerdcircle.com, make sure to head over there and check it out. Also make sure you're following along on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Real Nerd Circle. Make sure you head down to the description. We have a new links page down there where we have a bunch of different links that we're always adding there for you. One of our new links is Buy Me a Coffee, so if you want to help support the channel and help us continue growing, you can head over to buymeacoffee.com/thenerdcircle. There is no obligation, but you can go ahead and help support us there. There is one-time support or monthly support, and we're always adding different campaigns and things up there, so if you'd like to check it out, head over there. But of course, you can always support us as well just by liking the videos, commenting on the videos, and sharing the videos. And make sure to subscribe. Now we do want to thank our subscribers. If you are a new subscriber from the last video, you will see your name scrolling across the bottom. We want to thank all the new subscribers as you're helping us continue to grow. And you will see your names scrolling across the side for all the subscribers. Again, we want to thank all of our subscribers as you're helping us get to where we want to be. Our next milestone is 500 subscribers, and we're on our way there, so thanks again. And if you have yet to subscribe and you'd like to do so, make sure to go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss the new content. Alright guys, so what does it really mean when it says Cinemax Go will no longer be available starting on July 31st? Well, there is no concrete information, but Cinemax has been slowly kind of declining over the past couple years and haven't really been saying much. So without having the information in front of me here, around about 2 years ago when HBO Max came out, Cinemax kind of pulled the plug on a lot of different things. So they pulled the plug on their app on most devices, so you were no longer able to watch Cinemax on the go. You could really only watch it if you had cable, and you could go through your cable provider to watch it on your cable box, or you could log in on the Cinemax Go website here with your cable credentials, and you could watch it that way. Now you could also subscribe through some of the other services like the Amazon channels, the Apple TV channels, I believe through Roku. I don't know if they still had it or not. And then you could add it onto Hulu. There may be a few other ones that I'm forgetting, but I have it through Amazon channels. There is nothing that says if they're going to be pulling it from any of those services just yet, but without having it as the Cinemax Go, it seems as though you're not going to be able to come up to the website to watch it there. And even if you have it through a cable provider, you're not going to be able to watch it anywhere else but having cable. So time is going to tell if they're going to pull the plug over on Amazon or Apple or anywhere else that you're able to get it who knows what's going to happen. We're going to have to keep our eye on it and see if things change there. But let's just take a quick look at it and see what are we really losing anyways. Because they've been slowly declining. Around the same time as HBO Max came out, they announced that they were no longer going to be making any original series. They were having some of their series were in their last season of production, and they have since ended. Now, some of them are over on HBO Max, but not all of them. So let's just take a quick look here. So when you're on the Cinemax Go website, you can see series here, and we can click to see all of them. It shows you that there's 7 different series here. We're going to jump off their website here for a quick second, and we're going to head over to realgood.com. Now, realgood.com shows that they have 12 series. I don't know why there's 12 here and 7 over on their website. There's no information to say. But of the 12, 6 of these you can find over on HBO Max. Some of the others you can find across a few various services like the Roku channel and things like that. Some of them are just kind of gone forever. Season 2 of Outcast is just kind of missing. You can find Season 1, I believe, with Amazon Prime. But most of them are gone. Some of them, like I said, 6 of them are over on HBO Max. So I'm going to assume that those 6 will hopefully stay on HBO Max. Who knows if the other ones are going to continue or not, but those are all the series you have, and there's nothing else coming. So now let's take a look at the movies. Alright, so this isn't a perfect science because some of the things that Real Good shows on here doesn't actually come up over on Cinemax, and there may be some stuff over on Cinemax that doesn't show up on Real Good. It's not a perfect science, and I did find a couple doubles in this list, so I subtract them from my number. But I'm going to do a slow scroll kind of here so you guys can see these are the movies, roughly speaking, that are over on Cinemax. And I did do a count here. So in this list there is 346 possible movies that are over on Cinemax. So yeah, there are a few good ones in here, but 346 movies is definitely a short list. I mean, it may sound like a lot of movies, but when you compare it to all these other streaming services, 346 movies is very short, especially when they don't have any other thing on there besides the movies and 7 TV shows that they're currently showing over on the Cinemax website. And if you're paying, $10 a month for the service, I definitely don't think you're getting your money's worth for it when you look and see that there's only 346 movies and 7 TV shows. Now, I did just do a quick cross-check, and I looked over here on the Cinemax website at the movies section, and I counted a possible 319 movies, so even less than what it said over on realgood.com was 346, so 319. I would trust that number more coming from Cinemax. So again, there's no concrete information here, but I did a bunch of Googling trying to see if there was any type of announcement or blog or anything, and I couldn't get any information on this besides what you see on the website here. I did head over to Twitter and take a look at a few things there. So the first thing I'll say is that I scoured the HBO Max Twitter, and I went back a few months and didn't see any posts, anything to do with Cinemax, so I don't really think we have to go back over there. But looking over here at Cinemax's Twitter page, they haven't posted, which really isn't a post, it was a retweet from HBO Max, and that last tweet was May 28th of 2021. So it's been a while. The other thing that we should look at while we're here, I know it's not hugely important, but it does kind of tell you some things here. If you look at how many followers Cinemax has, it's 102.1 thousand. Let's look at HBO Max. They have 945.4 thousand. Significantly more. Now I know that's only Twitter followers. That's not to say how many actual subscribers they have for HBO Max versus Cinemax, but I think those numbers tell you some stuff. I don't think there's that many people that are into Cinemax anymore, and it could be the fact that they've been slowly pulling the plug here, but who knows. But if I were to guess, I think they're kind of slowly pulling the plug because it's almost pointless, especially if they don't have that many subscribers on there. They've got to be paying more to keep the service running than they are to actually making money on it. But I think at the same time, they don't want to announce that they're pulling the plug, because then the little bit of subscribers they get from, you know, people like me that are using it through Amazon channels, or that maybe have it through their cable provider, or, you know, Hulu or anywhere else, they're going to lose whatever revenue they are getting. And I think they're probably afraid to do that until they're ready to, you know, be done with it. Maybe they're trying to sell it off. Maybe they want to pull all their content and, you know, sell it to someone else, and I don't know. It's hard to tell what they're planning. I know that HBO Max as the company wants to kind of dial in and have it be less confusing for customers and have almost everything under one roof, hopefully. But they've been doing some things a little weird with Cinemax, so it's really hard to tell what their full game plan is. You guys tell me. At the current, you know, $10 a month, give or take, is it worth keeping for a possible 319 movies and 7 TV shows that you may or may not have already seen? Although some of them are good, but half of those are also already on HBO Max. I didn't cross-reference if any of those 319 movies are on HBO Max, but I'm sure some of them are, and if they're not, they're probably somewhere else. So let's just say, you know, maybe 150, 200 of the movies are solely, strictly on Cinemax, and of those, some of them are probably older. It doesn't mean that they're not watchable, but if there's no new content coming, is it really worth keeping for $10 a month? If they're going to keep Cinemax around, maybe $3 a month. Have it be one of those bare bones, you know, $3 a month services like a Shudder or something. But like I've said time and time before, they need to just merge everything in over to HBO Max and do it before they lose all their subscribers. Because I think if they do it now, some of those diehard people that are still there, they can win over to HBO Max, still make up that revenue that they're making and not lose it. But if they keep doing this weird, shady, behind the scenes stuff, I think it's going to be gone. You guys tell me, are you going to miss Cinemax? And what do you think HBO's plans are? Hopefully they'll give us some kind of info here in a little bit. For now, if there's anything that you care to watch on Cinemax, or I should say at least the Cinemax Go portion of it, you have until July 31st. I will of course update you guys if I get more information, and we'll see what happens here after July 31st. I do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you're able to get a little something out of it here, and let you know what is possibly going on with Cinemax. Now there's nothing to say that Cinemax won't be around for years to come, but it may be a bit difficult to watch if the only way you can watch it is through a cable provider, and maybe that's their game. Maybe they decide that they just want to keep it for cable subscribers, but I mean, there's only how many cable subscribers that are left in the world, so is that really worth it? Who knows? I don't know how much money they're making off of it, but time will tell what's going to actually happen here. And hopefully they don't leave us in the dark for too much longer. But if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, please give it a big thumbs up. It definitely helps us out as it lets YouTube know who likes the videos and who to recommend them to next. If there's anything I forgot to mention, I will leave it in the description down below. If there's anything you noticed that I forgot, please make sure to leave it in the comments down below. Please make sure to share this video across any social media platform that you like. And if you haven't already subscribed and you'd like to do so, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified of any new videos to come out. You can also follow the links on the screen to the older videos. And until next time, guys, stay nerdy.